We know Austin's not here this week, but Kevin Kelly is back in the ring, and he asked for a warm welcome for Vince McMahon, the owner of the WWF. And Vince gets booed, and the Austin chants ring out. And Kevin Kelly says, there was some unfortunate situations last week with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Vince says, unfortunate and unprofessional. And then Kevin Kelly recaps Vince trying to explain that the baddest man on the planet was just a figure of speech. Mm-hmm. We get the blurred middle finger again. And Vince points out that Austin is flustered because Shawn Michaels continues to get the upper hand and the best of him. Kevin Kelly goes back to the Titantron and shows Austin offering a free punch to the face. And Vince says, haven't we seen enough of the footage? And then Kevin Kelly asks why Vince didn't punch Stone Cold in the face. And this obviously pisses Vince off. And Vince says, he was saving the main event of WrestleMania. And Kevin Kelly says, well, what do you mean by saving the main event? And Vince says, if he'd have punched Austin, he would have broke Austin's jaw. We are just poking the bear, are we not?
Oh, the crowd is just audibly laughing at this, too.
Kelly's grandfather here decides to go back to the Titantron one more time and shows us that Austin ordered Vince out of his own ring, and Vince McMahon, he asked Vince how that makes him feel, and Vince says he didn't want to take Austin down. And Kelly says that you never really answered the question if you want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin become champion, and then he said that he, Kevin Kelly, and the fans deserve to know, which was a really weird way to word that. But Vince said, it doesn't matter what I want, it matters what the fans want. And the fans go nuts at that. And Vince says, if Stone Cold were to be molded into a respectful WWF champion, and remember that line for the next couple of weeks,
yes,
it would be an easier answer. And he said that if he was a champion the way he is now, it would be a corporate PR nightmare. Listen, this is a guy that's drinking beers at the top of trucks, giving people the middle fingers, cursing every chance he gets. Just called the owner of the WWF a pussy last week. Kind of easy to relate to Vince McMahon here, but Kevin Kelly says that still hasn't answered the question. He wants the truth. And Vince McMahon turned around like, who the hell are you talking to? He doesn't think Kevin, the fans, or Stone Cold Steve Austin himself can handle the truth. And Kevin Kelly says, you still haven't answered the question, yes or no. And Vince says, it's not just a no. It's just not just a no. It's a, oh, hell no, which Jerry Lawler laughs hysterically at, by the way. And then Vince grabs the microphone and says, and Steve, that's the bottom line because Vince McMahon said so.